Hi there, this is Snow City Tarot and I'm here with a quick pick a card reading. Today's topic is going to be quick messages that you should hear right now. So if you're here and you just kind of felt like you wanted to muss around with pick a cards and these messages, then these messages are probably for you. If you're here like waiting for my next video with bated breath, this may not be for you. This is kind of for somebody who's stumbling across it because there's no real specific topic. It's just whatever comes up, comes up. So if you want to pick a pile, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I will get started. So 4, pile 1, those who've picked pile 1, this is yours, this is your reading. You have the soulmates reversed, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Five of Cups, you've got these two cards, the mice and the garden, clarifying the Ace of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Five of Cups, and you got the dog and the house, clarifying the Ace of Cups. So the soulmates reverse card here is telling me that you may have encountered some kind of heartbreak. Somebody may have very well embarrassed you in public, perhaps. This could be a friend or a romantic partner or somebody that you just generally trusted, and it looks like that some kind of situation happened in public that really kind of escalated. Not really escalated quickly, but you might have seen this sort of thing coming if you had been paying attention. Because the mice indicate kind of like a slow burn on something. The 5 definitely shows me, though, that you have lost a friend or a loved one over this. Well, not like they died, but like you lost a friend or a loved one or boyfriend or girlfriend to this situation, which is mostly out of, I think, honestly, their insensitivity. But what I do see here is with the Ace of Cups, basically to get past this, you need to kind of consider what the heck happened, why did it happen, and why did it affect you so deeply. You may have really had a lot of faith in this person and they really let you down, but what it's saying is for it to have affected you this much, there had to have been a reason for it. So if you feel kind of jaded, like, oh, I had this really awesome friend, this really awesome boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, because this can also mean a divorce, I think, as well. You thought it meant something, you thought it was super important, and suddenly this happened. Well, that's the thing, is it was super important, and this did happen for, it did have a purpose. And that's your job now to move past that and kind of figure out why that is. What has actually transpired from this besides the initial heartbreak? There may be something more to this than just suffering, which is kind of what this is saying here. So your job is to right now kind of analyze the thing, and it could be, you could find that it may have been your fault a little bit or not, but somewhere there's something that you could have learned from or adjusted in order to keep this from happening or continuing or to make it worse. This is indicating there's something that you can do to get out of this, okay? Something to get out of this, not to get out of it. But I am seeing in the future, I am seeing the Ace of Cups here. This can mean new love, new affection, new friendship, but it's also saying that in order for this cup to be overflowing, you have to fill it with spirit. You have to fill it with your own emotions. You give, you get what you give. So don't let this jade you. Don't let this, you know, put a chip on your shoulder. You can move past it, and you will be greeted with a new friend, because we do have this dog here. So if it's not a new friend, it's renewed loyalty, it's reconciliation, and it's this home life here as well. We have the house, so this means security and safety, and you know, just all the good things in life, especially when paired with such a friendly card like the dog. All right, so that was your reading group 1. Let me know if you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading with me, you can reach me at snowcitytarot@gmail.com. Next up, we have number 2. Number 2, what do you need to know right now? We have Round and Round reversed. We have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Cups upright. We have the Sun, the Bear, and the Tree. So, what I see here is actually something has been going on with you, that you seem to have these cycles in either creativity or something about your life. You just kind of work in cycles. And you're sort of, at the moment, a little bit, I think you're disappointed by possibly a cancellation of a project, or something that was supposed to happen or manifest just didn't. And it's honestly something that's happened multiple times for you. This is not the first time this sort of thing has happened, this disappointment that you might have had. Let's see. It's also showing me that, what is it saying? Hang on. Now this can also indicate a loss of a friendship, or a cancellation of a project, or just some kind of thing related to material wealth kind of falling through. The bird here is usually a sign of like taming, like this person has tamed their, you know, not wild desires, but they've tamed their, you know, fleeting desires, and, you know, things that are distractions, they've kind of conquered them. Because it's reversed, I kind of think that there's something going on with you with lack of focus that is causing these kind of like cycles of starting things, stopping things, starting things, stopping things. Giving up, starting again. Like there's something in your life that you're doing this with, and it doesn't have to be one thing or the other. It's just a cycle that, and you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this. You'll be like, oh, that. Well, that is what you're saying. That's what it's saying here, and you may not realize this, but every time these things start and stop, you are the common denominator, and it's up to you to really take a look at this, analyze what it is that keeps making you start and stop things, and try to fix it there. Try to find the source of the problem there, instead of just kind of like trying to solve the problem by starting again, you know? Because that's kind of what it is you start and you stop, and you're like, well, I stopped again, but hey, I can start over. But like, you're not actually learning what the problem was in the first place. So you just keep starting and stopping. So what this is saying is you need to figure out what is causing you to stop, whatever it is that you're trying to start. And it's suggesting, though, that this King of Cups might help you with this. This could be somebody who works in a church or some kind of, like, they call it a worldly institute, so like a hospital, medical thing, I think. Or like a church or a spiritual leader or some kind of guidance counselor, something like that. With this King of Cups, this person could have dirty blonde hair, maybe light brown hair. But he's going to be an older man, and he's going to be there to help you out of this. So I'm thinking this is some kind of guidance counselor, especially with this bear here. The bear is somebody who takes responsibilities for others, and they also are somebody who nurtures people and helps them grow. So I have this, and this is also growing here as well. We've got this this tree. So this can also mean health. So I feel like, you know, maybe you got some kind of like attention deficit problem, and you might need like some actual help, like professional help working on that. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be that. I mean, you can have just general health, like, you know, day-to-day routines. Is maintaining a day-to-day routine is also healthy. So it's not like a medical condition. It doesn't have to be. But this may be saying that maybe this situation with starting and stopping, whatever it is, could benefit from somebody in one of these worldly institutions. And like I said, it could also be like a spiritual leader, like a church group leader, something like that. But somebody who's in charge, an older person, is going to be able to help you out with this, and you'll be getting some clarity from them okay? So that's just saying what's going on in the future for you. Yeah, just keep an eye out for this person here. So, thank you for watching Group 2. It was short, it was sweet. Please let me know if that resonates with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Next up, we have Group 3. For Group 3, we've got Chop Wood and Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. I didn't even need to, like, pull any clarifying Lenormand cards, because it's pretty obvious what this is you're doing the grind. You're doing the daily grind. And you're kind of wondering, like, what the hell is the point of it? And because it's it's slow. You're just kind of getting through day-to-day stuff. You're not really learning anything new, but you're not exactly like, you're not learning anything new. You're not really getting ahead. And you're just it kind of feels like you're stagnating, but you're not, because you're still kind of moving by. It just looks like you're kind of bored with your everyday life. But what this is saying is you got to be in it for the long haul. Don't be concerned that things are not moving as fast as you like. There's a time for everything, and right now this time is best spent perfecting the one thing you do over and over and over again. Chop Wood is a card that talks about doing repetitive tasks every day. These tasks, though, can be turned into a meditation, though, over time. And especially with the Empress here, this is somebody that I associate with mental, spiritual health as well. And she's also here to say, though, that the work will pay off. Okay, the work's going to pay off. There's abundance. There's wealth in the future. For some of you, if this is related to love, this can mean a marriage in the future. For those of you who are really trying hard to have a baby, this can mean that fertility is in the future as well. So don't. The effort is going to pay off. It's just right now it's slow going. But you want to appreciate the small tasks that you're doing now, and like I said, turn them into a meditation. Make them the easiest thing in your day that gets done the fastest, or take more time with it and really perfect whatever it is that you do, and maybe put more care into whatever it is that you're doing. But when I see this here, though, there's a spiritual aspect to this as well. It's like, I used to tell myself when I was trying to find work, and I was having a really hard time, as I was thinking about it as being on the top of the Ferris wheel, and though the ride has stopped, you can kind of see it for miles, Maybe the ride has stopped for you right now. You just haven't, turned over to get down back onto the ground with everybody else. So maybe it's a little isolating for you as well, to be in whatever situation you are in where things are going so slowly. But enjoy the scenery while the ride has stopped, basically, is kind of what I'm trying to tell you here. Doing these repetitive tasks can actually increase your wisdom, can increase your psychic ability, can increase your intuition, things like that. A lot of people don't know this, but I think it was ancient Greece, they would attribute weavers as wise women or psychics, and it was because they did the same thing every day, weaving in and out, and after doing that for so many years of your life, it becomes like second nature. You don't even think about it. You take your agitated energy from your body, you put it through your hands into whatever it is that you're making, and your mind kind of just goes on a little trip. And that's kind of what this is saying you should do. All right, so that is your message you needed to hear today, Group 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if that makes sense to you. If you need a private reading with me, you can contact me at snowcitytarot@gmail.com. This is you, Group 4. Group 4, what did you get for the message you need to hear? We had Milk and Honey upright. We have Peace reversed. We had the Queen of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, and to clarify the Queen, I pulled the Mountain and Fish to describe what's going on here. I think right now everything is going pretty okay for you. I think there may be something on the horizon that you have been waiting for. For some of you, it might be an inheritance. It might be something relating to money, or it might be related to something with, I'm sorry, this is way, way up. It might be related to money. It could be related to like a promotion. It could be related to some kind of fortune, you know, just some kind of material gain here. But I think that there's going to be somebody in the way that may block you. Because the Emperor reversed can actually mean somebody kind of like screwing you out of an inheritance or screwing you out of something that might have been rightfully yours. And I think it might be this Queen of Cups here. So this may be some kind of person, a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces that may do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be somebody who's brown-haired, hazel-eyed type of person. If not, I mean, because not everybody has Caucasian people in whatever country you live in. You might not have white people. So just keep that in mind. That might not make sense. But, you know, just beware. There's a woman, it's going to be a female person that may or may not screw you out of something that is rightfully yours. The advice for this, unfortunately, and I'm not going to say unfortunately, but it is a lesson to learn here, has to do with peace, which came out upright, or I'm sorry, reversed. Basically what peace is telling you is that you'll have to really make peace with this immediately, because you're just going to wind up stagnating on this. This may not come back to you. This opportunity may be robbed from you. You'll be mad, but really, there's no point in being mad over this because it's just material stuff. So this could be, you know, you could be being robbed of some kind of material good, some kind of money. I'm definitely seeing money more than work because of this, because I think work is a little bit more serious of a loss rather than just some kind of lucky break that you get. So I think someone's going to be probably robbing you of a lucky break. And it's going to be involving some kind of gain, like money, financial gain, some kind of increase in something. But yeah, this person is going to block it, cause some kind of trouble, cause some type of challenge. And this is a card that can show delays, if not stopped movement at all. So if this is something that you are waiting for, this can actually mean repeated payments. With the fish here, because the fish can mean money, but it also can mean repetition, and as far as the time goes, and it looks like this is kind of blocking it, stopping it right in its tracks. So at the moment, it's just saying that you need to kind of like take a deep breath. If this sort of thing happens to you, take a deep breath and just let it go. It's hard to do, but that's really all you can do. And it's like, if you're not getting any money out of this, any kind of financial, any kind of gain out of this, there's no point in just sitting there and ruminating in it. It's like you'll have lost the money and the material and your time. Don't let them rob you of your time and your peace of mind as well, okay? That's the advice here for you, Group 4. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if that resonates with you. And if you'd like a private reading, you can reach me at snowcitytarot@gmail.com. Thanks. And I'll see you in the next one. This is the 5th one, Group 5. What did we get for you? Group 5, we got Breathe reversed. We got the Page of Wands reversed. We got the 2 of Swords upright. And we got, to describe the Page of Wands, we have the key and we have the ring. So what this is saying is, this doesn't look like, I think this is something that recently happened to you involving a possible young person. Could be a young woman, young man, that sort of thing. This Page of Wands, though, broke your heart possibly. Or they may have delivered you some kind of bad news that kind of like bummed you out, kind of ruined your day, that sort of thing. I think that it may have been some kind of news involving some information about a commitment here. Doesn't look like a breakup, but it does look like somebody might have bummed you out pretty good with it, with this revelation based on this some kind of partnership that they have. They really bummed you out with it. But what it's saying here is not to really let this get to you. Kind of just, it's not saying that you should like, well, you know what? I feel like I didn't get I feel like it didn't get enough advice here because the breathe card literally is just kind of saying just go on a walk. Go on a walk to deal with this. Even though you may have like, it seems like kind of, I don't know, crappy advice now that I think about it. But basically you need to get out of your head because thinking about this is actually going to suck the life out of you. It's definitely seeing that somebody broke your heart and you got some bad news. And with this Two of Wands here, it's telling, or not Two of Wands, Two of Swords, it's kind of just suggesting that right now in the future it's like a stalemate. But can I get some better advice here? Can I please get some better advice for group 5, please? Going for a walk and getting out of your head is nice. Taking a breather is nice, but maybe a little bit more clarity here. Cross. 1 second. Advice for the Two of Swords, please. Flowers. I think it's saying it's going to be tough, but take the moral high ground on this. And kind of like that's probably why it's telling you to go, like, take a walk. You don't want to say anything that you don't mean. You don't want to do anything that you don't mean. I think it's telling you to cool your head, basically. And that's what this is here, too, as well. Just sitting there saying, you know, don't do anything. Don't say anything. Don't make any plans. Don't plan to break anything off. Just sit and kind of let things, like, chill. Is kind of what it's saying here. Because I'm seeing the burden of virtue here. So it's like you gotta take the high road even though you don't want to. And especially with like this Page of Wands coming here to tell you some kind of bad news. You don't want to act petty or, you know, spontaneous about this, because I have a feeling this is something that's going to maybe not be such a big deal. One more card here. Can I please see why is the advice not to do anything? Why is that going to help group 5? Why is this going to help group 5, please? Why is this going to help group 5? Why is doing nothing going to help group 5? Why is doing nothing going to help group 5? I got the Rider, the Crossroads, and the Tower. So I can see separation and loneliness here. Not to do anything. I think this might just be saying, because I'm watching this Rider walk away from this Crossroads and this Tower. I think that, yeah, I think this might be saying kind of take a break. Not breaking up. Just put some space between you and this other person, so they have some time to be alone, be separated, and think. And this guy's traveling away. So yeah, you need to just travel away from the situation. This is you going on the walk that it keeps telling you about. And I think that having this time and distance apart is actually going to help this person, clear their head as well. So, and then from there, things can progress in one way or the other. But that is why that is the advice, all right? Okay, thank you so much for watching Group 5. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if that resonates with you. And if you would like a more personalized reading, you can get me at snowcitytarot@gmail.com. Bye.